everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are testing out a new product that I'm super excited to test out, and we're just gonna get into the video because I'm feeling like my face is flat and it needs some expression. So Physicians Formula contacted me, which I was like mind blown because I love their stuff and I've never received any PR from them before. And it's funny because when I first started my channel, I actually reached out to them, sent them a little, like, I don't even know, I think it was like through a Facebook thing, and I was like, hey, check out me, maybe you guys can send me some product. Never heard back from them. So anyways, big moment in my life here, okay? Having a moment. So they sent me this little butter collection featuring Casey Holmes. So if you do not know who Casey Holmes is, she's a YouTuber. I've been following her honestly since I started watching YouTube. There was like a couple OG people that I really loved, and she's definitely one of them. I watch all her videos. So you can find this if you live in the States, you can find it at Ulta Beauty, and if you live in Canada, you can find this at Shoppers Drug Mart, and then obviously also at physiciansformula.com. So basically this is what it looks like. Really, really cute. And then you open it up. I do wish that they, how do I put this? I wish that they kind of made it so that you could like pop the products out of the box and keep them separately, because this is a very big, bulky, very beautiful package, but it's just kind of hard. You have to store it like this, but whatever. It doesn't affect the quality of the makeup, you know what I'm saying? So they have the new Butter Paradise Eau de Toilette. So this is just a limited edition. You can't buy this yet separately, but it smells beautiful. It smells like a paradise. Very perfumey, very nice. Then they have 4 eyeshadow colors, and then they have a bronzer, their highlight, their blush, and then a little limited edition butter lip cream. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to get into the video. I'm testing out these products, and that will be it. So if you would like to see how to create some sort of look, please keep going. We got to bronze up the face because my face is looking flat. So I'm going to go in with this butter bronzer. I love the butter bronzers. This one is in the shade Deep. I've never tried the deep one, so we're going to go in with this first. Obviously it smells like a dream. So nice. So it's really pretty, blends out super nice. And it's not too dark. I was a little scared because it's called Deep, but it's not too deep at all. So next I'm going to be dipping into this beautiful blush. This is called Copper Cabana. If you do have a lot of texture or breakout on your cheeks, this blush probably will accentuate it a bit just because of the flex in it. But I'm going to take this little Coastal Scents blush brush. We're going to dip into this. Loving this color. This is super, super beautiful. It looks like, honestly, like a beautiful, it looks like I'm just glowing. With this blush, you don't even need a highlighter. Basically, this is a highlighter and a blush all in one. It gives you a nice soft glow. Next, we're going in with this limited edition highlighter. This is in the shade Just Peachy. It is very, very sparkly. Don't know what it's going to look like on the skin. So it's a very, very gold, very reflective, very shimmery highlight. Really pretty though. Is intense. Very glittery. Very intense. What the hell? This is probably the most freaking intense highlighter that I own. Pretty sure. Wow. Okay. I really wish they kind of left out the glitter. I think if they did, this would be like unbelievable. It's still nice with the little flecks. Like, it looks pretty, but very, very shiny. Very shiny. I always just take my powder brush at the end of application of a highlighter and a powder, and I like to just press everything together. This is how I basically make things look airbrushed, and that there's no like harsh lines of bronzer, blush, and highlight. So I like to just go over, pat, pat, pat away. I really do think it's beautiful. I just wish that, honestly, they left out that glitter. I've already gone in with my setting water, but we're going to do it one more time. So this is Smashbox So Chill Coconut, just so everything doesn't look too powdery. So here is the blush and the bronzer and the highlighter all on my face. I think it looks really nice. I wish I wore a different foundation today because I don't like this foundation very much. So next I'm going to be testing out the eyeshadow in this kit. I'm not going to use a primer today on my eyelid just because I have a ton of foundation and concealer on them. So that will act as my base today. So every time I open this, like, I have to lift this up. It's kind of a pain. I'm probably going to cut this out. feel like this needs to come out. This little plastic piece needs to go. So first I'm dipping into our light little white beige powder here. Try to cover up my zit in the corner. This is a very white shade. Very pigmented. Not complaining. Very, very, very pigmented. So I'm just pressing that on. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush and just kind of blend in so it doesn't look, you know, too white. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this bronzer that we used all over the face on a fluffy, this is a Quo crease brush. So I'm going to take some of that bronzer and I'm just going to warm up the crease of my eye, bringing it pretty high because I don't want to have like this super white shadow just all over the eye. So I'm bringing that pretty much, leaving a tiny bit underneath the brow bone of the white shadow, but bringing the bronzer up pretty high, just working it into the crease. When you dip your brush into the colors, they are kind of powdery, but the same thing happened when I reviewed both the other palettes that they just released. They're awesome eyeshadows, they just have a lot of kickback to them, but on the eye, they go on super nice. So I'm taking a little bit of the shade No Filter, the second color in of the eyeshadow palette, on the same brush, keeping it right into the socket. So we're just gonna work that in and not going up high like we did with the other bronzer shade, just keeping it right into the crease in my eye, working it back and forth. Very, very pigmented. It's blending out really, really pretty. I really like this green shade that she threw in here. So we're gonna use it. I wanna use it. So I'm taking this little Kiss Professional brush and I'm gonna dip into this green shade called Palms. It's really sparkly, it's very green, it's gonna match my shirt. So I'm dipping into that without any setting spray first. I just wanna see what happens. Tap off if there's any excess, and I'm just gonna keep it right on the outside of my eye. So there is fallout with this shade. The shade takes a little bit more effort to kind of blend and to work into the eye, but it's so pigmented as you can see, and I don't have any setting spray on the brush, so it's just fully pigmented. Probably would suggest doing your eye makeup before your foundation if you're gonna be using a lot of this color. I'm also taking the same green shade and I'm running it on the lower lash line, but just keeping in the very, very corner. So we're basically connecting the green from right here on the very, very corner, just up to the eyelid. Taking my little blending brush again that we use in the crease, I'm going to take a little bit more of that bronzer shade and I'm just going to go right here, working it back and forth just to make sure the green looks super blended and there's no really harsh lines of green. Okay, so now I'm going to take this other shade called Tropic Like It's Hot, which is the other, this is kind of, I wish that she kind of added a different color because Tropic Like It's Hot and No Filter are basically the same looking kind of terracotta brownie kind of shade. So I wish that she added something different. I don't know, just to add a little bit more color to it. But this one is definitely more red on my brush than the color we used in the crease. I'm taking a little bit of this on the same exact Kiss brush and I'm putting that in the middle of the eye. This is definitely more red, so it's more vibrant. And again, it's super pigmented, it's blending out really nice. So I'm just taking that and kind of just pushing it in the middle of the eye. I'm actually going to go back into the green shade as well because we're losing obviously some of that green. I don't want to lose it because it's so pretty. So going back into the green and just patting some more on. That way both the colors will look blended together. Also taking the same red shade, I'm going to run it right underneath the lash line, connecting it to the green. Next I'm taking this little Joe Fresh, it's a ultra fine eyeliner brush. We're going to dip into the highlighter color that I have all over my cheekbones. This one is so buttery, that highlight color. And I'm going to be placing this in the inner corners of the eyes, bringing it down into the corners. More intense though, starting in the corner and then kind of feathering it out to all over the middle of the eyelid. then I'm taking it and putting it right in the tear duct of my eye. Okay, so for my eyeliner, I'm going to go in with this Stila. This is the Kajal eyeliner in Emerald. I don't know if they still make this, but it's the only like really green emeraldy kind of liner that I have, and it's super creamy and nice. So I'm just going to go and line the top of my eye. I'm not doing any sort of wing. I also have this Urban Decay. This is their liquid liner, and it's in the shade Zodiac. So it's also this really nice green kind of sparkly color. So I'm going to add a little bit of that as well over top of this liner. In my waterline, I'm going to add the Smashbox. This is the waterproof Cabana pencil. I like this because, again, it's waterproof, so in the lash line, it really, really stays. So I'm taking that. I'm just going to line my inner waterline. I'm going to go in with Benefit Roller Lash. Okay, so my camera just shut down, and while it did, I added a pair of the Sali lashes in the style Rebelicious. They're so pretty. If you're looking for a pair of like natural, fluffy, not too much over the top, these ones are super spectacular. Okay, so to finish off this look, I'm using their little lip butter and Pop the Bubbly. Oh, you know, I wasn't sure about this shade because it kind of looks like a weird coppery 80s, but it's not. It looks like your lips are just luscious. It feels amazing. It tastes amazing. I do think if you love Physicians Formula, you will absolutely love this palette. Again, I wish they kind of made it so they could pop out and you can place them like in your vanity or whatever, but it is what it is. I think it's a really good value. I love the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. The highlight obviously has a little bit of sparkle in it, but honestly, it's really, really pretty. And on my face, there's not like chunks of glitter. It is more of a sparkly highlight, but it's not like chunky to the point where it's not wearable. It is very beautiful. It looks really nice. It is super glowy. The eyeshadows were great. They obviously, when you dip your brush in them, they have a little bit of powdery kickback, but on the eye, they're super creamy. They're super blendable. I really, really like this whole box, and this lip color I'm digging. I thought for sure I wasn't gonna love it, but I love it. I think it's so nice on the lips. It makes your lips look just luscious and beautiful and shiny. It's like really, really pretty, sophisticated, and paired with a nice lip liner or even on top of a lipstick, I think will look stunning. And then the scent obviously is amazing. It smells like a tropical dream. So overall, I give this palette 2 thumbs up. I do definitely think it's worth your money. Hope you guys found this video helpful as always. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.